Good morning and welcome. This is Obi-Wan Pez and Simplex Pachenko. We are colonizing the universe. Terrible thing to say. In the world of Elite Dangerous, we have started being able to send out colonization ships to all sorts of places all around the galaxy. And currently, we are out in Shuiwei sector NHV B2-3, which is quite a ways from home. We had been doing work in Jeu out here, approximately 179 or 171 light years away. You can see us way off in the distance there with the parallax. And this is really close to HIP 15255, which is the home of Commander Psyche. So we have been trying to get Boop Brigade, that is our, well, her player faction, out to HIP 15255 in order to get her connected with the point of interest, specifically settlement. Oh, is it a post? Yeah. Planetary post Zero's Rest. Zero being the name of her kitten who passed away a number of years back very suddenly due to some sort of feline disease. So we've been trying to get her faction into, oops, not that system, into this system down here, and we've only made marginal progress in moving it a couple of systems away from where we were. And so 171 light years is a long time. It would take a very hard, concerted effort to make this happen. It's almost impossible. So, thankfully, FDev have decided to give everybody the ability to colonize any of the uninhabited systems. So right now, our friend Dia VR, if you've ever been to Commander Psyche's streams, you know who Dia is, or at least you've heard her name. And we are attempting to get this particular colonization effort up and running. So right now, what we have, actually, can we see the colonization? Yeah. Nope, that's not us. I don't have any. Here we go. System colonization efforts. Inhabited. Let's go with this. So, yeah. The inhabited systems are going to be purple. Oh, hey. Yes, that one. There we go. The inhabited systems are going to be purple. Really? Okay. Apparently that's not working yet. Oh, there we go. Bing. So anywhere that there is an open triangle, this is some place that is currently working. So we have the primary port under construction. Over here in Shuiwei, we are also a primary port under construction. Most other people are probably going to be there. Any of these systems that already had people in them are going to have solid triangles filled in with the magenta, I guess. And, right, so over the system you see the construction crane, essentially, showing us that all these places are currently under construction. Most of them are, there's a lot of places around which are just already filled just because we are in like a tightly packed area fairly close to the previously inhabited systems. If we toggle invalid, I was talking with, or I sent a message to Super Chicken, Commander Super Chicken, in the effort to look for Raxla, which is the famed planet or port that has been the subject of legend which has been the subject of legend for centuries at this point in the Elite universe. So we've been looking at individual systems and trying to say, what is it about? Oh, but it's not uninhabited necessarily. Damn. Yeah, there we go. So the uninhabitable systems, I was curious as to whether there might actually be something there. Unfortunately, at the moment, yeah, a bunch of these have 0 population, 0 allegiance, but that doesn't necessarily mean that anything particularly might be there. That was curses. That one. That's a detention center. All right, never mind. So I was actually looking for anywhere that might be either a permit required for this location, or if it's just not able to be colonized. So we'd like to know if there's anywhere in the bubble, which is the area immediately surrounding Sol, which I believe is here. Nope. Up higher. There we go. If there's somewhere within the, I think it was 70 light years of Sol, that might be uninhabitable, but not currently being used in the game. Or if it's being used, there's something else about it. So I was trying to look through our Raxla list, like the candidate list, and see, like, is there somewhere that checks all the boxes for us? Does it have asteroid belts? Does it have stars with rings around them? Does it have ringed planets with 8 moons? And trying to see if something falls into that category and then also is just like not able to be colonized. But then I just realized just now that like all these other systems that are in here, you know, may very well already have people in them, and so you won't be able to colonize them because there's already people there. That's one thing we got going on the former U.S. government, is that we're not going to colonize places that already have people. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the shopping list for Shuiwei Sector NHV B23 and try and complete Dia's first colony effort. So, available sites, there are 2. Commander Dusty. Oh, is that Dia? I see. Okay. Actually, come to think of it, I can look that up. Yep. There's Dia. So, Commander Dusty. Leading the colonization effort. So we need to get as many CMM composite materials as possible. There is a system that I have set a course to, which is Tinigua, or something like that, which it is an empire system, and it has a particular point of interest called Goodman Landing, where there are approximately 270 CMM composites every time you go there. I did have a look on the website, Inara, in order to see like how many are allegedly available. And it says the supply is 123. So I'm wondering if the supply has gone down or if that's just all I can see. I'm currently in my Type 9 outfitted ship. Ooh, we just saw a bump. So somebody else is doing this too. Awesome. They are currently doing titanium. And they cleared water. Nice. Thank goodness. So I had gone in and looked at water, and I was like, oh, I got this. There are 743 water required, or there were at the time of writing the shopping list. I then picked up 740 because that was all I could hold. So there were 3 left over last night, and I'm like, come on. Okay, so we're going to erase that from the shopping list. Water is now done, thank goodness. And titanium is down to 41. 14. So I think we're going to avoid that as much as possible, and we're going to do the CMM composites. And then we'll also pick up steel to fill out the cargo hold, whatever is available. There we go. In the last several months, I guess, I have been working on trying to get flight assist off, which has been hilarious most of the time. But we'll see how it goes. When we get close to the planetary site, I think I need to turn on flight assist in order to not crash and lose all my stuff. But apart from that, there it is. Alright, and I think we're gonna get the music running here because I don't want to listen to nothing but my own voice for a very long time. There we go. Thank goodness for that. For a second there, it really didn't want to switch back. That could have been a disaster. And then we also need to message Dia to let her know that... There we go. We're going to message Dia to let her know that we're going to pick up CMM composites whenever possible. Come on, baby, let's roll. Such a sluggish ship. And we're not even full.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't
While we're here, we just scan all the ships that are around. It does offer sometimes some minor stuff. It does give us some materials to work with, which sometimes upgrade ship components. So, useful. If we get this one mostly done, I might actually initiate one of my own colonization efforts, but we'll see how it goes. I don't necessarily... Damn it. Overshot. Loop of shame. Yeah, but you don't want to keep too many of them active at the same time, because otherwise they, it becomes a bit hard to keep up with all of them. And I also want to get a scanner, surface scanner, as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I'm not able to. This particular landing site does not have one. I could probably look it up. What do we got? Nearest outfitting with surface scanner. Ow. Detailed surface scanner. I think that's the one. Yeah. Oh. Not toward the ground that much. Oh no. Jesus. Oh no, this is gonna be... Oh no. I'm so far away. It's awful. That was my own fault. Set. Docking at 7.5 kilometers. Granted. And right there. We need to keep... We need... Oh, that's awful. We need to keep the thrusters going pretty much constantly in the upward direction, because gravity is gonna pull us down into the ground. Which it's only 0.4 G, but nonetheless, it is, oh no. Oh my god, nope. Jeez. Okay. Drop out. Pad 11, good, good, good. We got it. So this is one of the problems with flight assist off. Oh, hang on, come on. I'm going full backward at the moment. This is great. Here we go. No, okay. We're just, yep. God. We'll get there. Nope. Come on. Flatten out. Okay. Right here. Oi. Alright, so we're going to be losing about 15,000 every time we use flight assist off. This is fine. Alright, commodities. CMM composite, 91. Alright, so we're getting lower now that people are actually buying them from here. Which is not. So yeah, this is going to take a while. I'm going to start working on steel. Going to get about 700 tons, 2.5 million worth of mining here. Good news, we get that almost instantaneously as soon as we get back over to the colonization ship. Stronghold carrier in Tinigua has a ship, or has a, oh, I can't go there, never mind. Corbin Vision. Which, if we go in here, does not have CMM composites. Doesn't look like they have steel either. That's too bad. But we can stop over at Corbin, at least real quick, and grab a... oh, okay. We could stop over at Corbin and grab some other stuff there. Alright. Spin her around to get out of here. Let's go. Also, need to set a course back. Okay, so the destination is obscured. That particular galaxy, or that particular star system has set compared to this system, or compared to this planet. So we need to boost out of orbit. And then we can go. So we have one intermediate system that we have to jump through every time in order to get back and forth. Good morning and welcome to everybody who came in here. I'm Obi-Wan Pez. This is in Simplex Pachinko. We usually do mathy type stuff on Tuesdays and gamey type stuff on Fridays, and I'm very much a night streamer, but we've got some colonization going. So we've decided to get on this morning in order to help out the colonization effort. We have our friend, who is also a friend of Commander Psyche, Dia, who is helping, or who initiated the colonization effort in Shuiwei sector NHV V23, and we're going to attempt to finish our first construction. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Or at the very least, reduce it to a much more manageable level, and then eventually we'll get everything in there. Get all the materials, and eventually I do want to initiate my own, because that's also like a thing, I think. It seems to be like a stat that you can put in there. Okay. Lifter. So we are essentially going to attempt to do this like full-time this morning and see what happens. Okay. I think we're going to be on the lower half, but there is a bit of a problem. I noticed last night, FDev, if you're listening, the colonization ships are still showing landing pads in the center of mass, rather than where you're actually going to be landing. So, slightly annoying, but that's alright. We can deal with it. Alright, we need to spin around here. This is going to be our landing pad. We can put out the gear. Uh-oh. Did I forget to shut off the shared process stuff? Quite possibly. Whoa! Sir. That was uncalled for, flying right in my own way. Ouch. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, we're at 56%. There we go. Okay, well, this is not cool. Okay, good. We can still transfer. Okay, so we're gonna get paid back 4.1 million off of the 2.5 essentially million that we had here, and I don't even know how much I paid for that, but not 6,700. So okay, now we need to go find Shadows of the Void and see if we can't pay this fine off. Uncalled for, sir. No. Who are the factions? We don't have any. Cool. Alright. We're going to search. Shadows of the Void, minor faction.
As a business owner, you're full of potential.
Where do you all have
to get somewhere new? You've got to try something new. So look around you. There's no better time
star
than now
systems?
to invest in a bright young T-level student. They'll inject fresh ideas and perspectives into your business,
Alright.
no matter its size. So go on, try something
We're
new.
in
It all starts with
Chinigua.
skills.
That is
So
not
skills
here.
for life.
Curses.
At Quaker, we've spent decades trying to photograph our porridge so it doesn't look like lumpy beige goop. But it can't be done.
Man,
Quaker is real food. Too
Ooh,
busy being tasty,
15255.
looking pretty.
So that's actually the
So if you want real,
system
take
we
2
want
minutes to make our mouth-watering
go
golden syrup,
to.
cinnamon or hazelnut chocolate
I
porridge
mean,
and
not
bask in
really,
its
but
ugly glory.
we can make a
Quaker will always
special
replace
trip,
the radio.
I guess.
Quaker, deliciously real, deliciously ugly.
Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify Premium. Tune in to discover
Boscovich
an ad-free
Relay.
music listening experience where you can play your
We can do that.
favorites in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
Ugh. Or we could go all the way out there. That's not too bad. So, Zeppelin dock. I don't suppose we have information on this. Yeah, okay. It is a Shadows of the Void. Terribly insulting. Have to go, like, apologize. Alright, hang on one second. Let me just double check something. Make sure I'm not running shared process stuff. No, I suspended it. Okay. Got really choppy there for a sec, so I was worried. So how y'all doing this morning? No stress environment, you know. Run the scanner. We should, in theory, have already done this like years ago. So there shouldn't be anything new in this system. Allegedly. No. Alright, scans to 100%, so we're just moving on.
Blonde hair, blue eyes that'll make you faint on sight, but she looks like trouble. Her lips so kissable and poisonous.
Okay.
I
The
know she won't be good for me.
docking port is going to be on the bottom side. So we'll try and spin around this thing. See if we can't come at it from the front so it's a little bit easier to dock and we don't have to worry about taking a really slow-ass ship all the way around the port.
She got me like
Now, in theory, this will also cut out our ability to have 2 tons every time we go through every time we make one of these industrial loops, I will end up scanning all of the individual planets that we're going to go to, and then probably switch back. Just cause. 1,000 kilometers is going to be the drop-in distance. So we're waiting to 1.00 megameters. That's it. Drop in. Increase speed to 150. Ooh, that's too much. Are we within? Oscar Bravo India requesting permission to dock. Calm down a bit. Almost there. Again, getting a bit choppy. What is going on? Alright, that's it. Nope. We're doing this automatic. Or putting on. I need to put a flight assist on. This is ridiculous. Oh, why? Gross. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. 39 right there. Oh, why is it all choppy? Is it Discord? It's probably Discord. We're gonna kill Discord once we get out of here. There we go. Alright, so pay the fine. Get rid of Discord. You know what? Probably should have restarted before I started the stream today. Because there's a little thing that said that there was an update. Osric says, looking at the image that I posted of my shopping list, I honestly scribbled I honestly thought you just scribbled on your computer screen with a red pen. Alright. Administrative. Pay the stupid fine. Whoa. There we go. 200 credits for reckless flying. He got in my way. Honestly, if you see an active runway, you don't just get in the way. Fan, no thanks. Right, outfitting. The other reason I came here. Oh, wait. This may not have it. I didn't even think. That was... Oh, boy. We wanted to know if the nearest outfitting... hip 15255. I'm not seeing. It's 8 relay does in fact have it, so we replace this capacity 2 with a sorry. Spend $250,000? Sure, why not? Which means we need to go over here and check with this thing again. How are we doing on audio levels? Sounds a little loud, maybe. Alright, come on now. Alright, close Firefox. Right. Check this thing. OBS and Elite are the only two things eating up any system resources with any interesting amount. Bunch of random background processes that aren't doing a whole lot. Yeah. Guess we might just have to deal with it, or restart our entire computer. So, woo! Oh man, we're that far behind. I was gonna say I haven't had a sip of coffee for 40 seconds. Okay, so let's go into here. Let's turn up our music again so that we can actually have... nope. Let's have actual music. Mutes licensed music. Concourses and bar areas. Interesting. Voice sound effect. We'll turn sound effects back up as well. Awesome. Alright, we're still losing some... Let's restart the whole computer. Which would only take a couple minutes, but still, it's annoying. Alright, and we got absolutely nothing on our... entire list here. However, let's compare. Tanigua. That's a lot of stuff. Good news. If we take Bertrand, increase, give or take, in profit. Indite is around a 33% increase in profit, give or take. Colton's closer. Let's do Indite. Return on investment number-wise as well as percentage-wise, and percentage actually gets us kind of an important bonus. Now, I'm not sure if it's actually going to get us the bonus that we want, just because... Is that one it? Yeah, you plot the route there, jeez. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Might also be a little bit too high, but you know what? That's alright. Still going through ICZ IGX B12. It is the exact same system we went to when we were trying to go to Tanigua from Shuiwei. That's fun. Oh, no, it wasn't. Never mind. That's a unique system. Okay, max that out. Go like this, go to options, go to audio, turn it down from boost just to normal, I guess. How's that? Yeah, okay, we're still in the green. My voice is like peeking into yellow, so that'll work. Alrighty. Brother Sabathius is coming on. Awesome. This is feeling a lot better now, but we gotta wait until we get into an area with other NPCs. It's great when we're just out in the void and there's nothing here to render. But once you actually get close, it kind of can affect your performance. Push it right on the edge of the sun. I mean, it's the exclusion zone, not the sun itself, but it's fine. No, we're not getting any scanned items. That's too bad. Deep Ogre still coming from the back, but I don't think he's actually going to be coming after us. Right. We need fire group, surface scanner. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We also can get the moon over here. 1, 2. How's this one doing in the meantime? Bingo.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Damn it. Like right at the south there. Alright, get that.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah, it's amazing that the NPCs leave me alone here, but alright, we'll go with it. Come in up bit steeper this time. So hopefully we don't have to fly 10 kilometers before we get to where we need to go. Not so steep.
Flight assist off. Scan detected.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. So let's go like this. We're gonna fly around the pillar. Come on, guys. Let's go. First thrust point down. Forward thrust. Alright, we're now actually aligned.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
How's it going, Rex? What the f... No, come on. What are you doing? Power security force, man. Piss off.
Target shields offline.
Ooh, and he's dead. That's what happens when the cops come by. Good job, fellas. Protecting peaceful merchants like me. Dink. Yeah, so how's it going, Rex? 38,000, man. Send him a bill. Okay, so we're at the commodities market. We're going to dump off all of the indite that we picked up, which is an unrefined ore. That's going to net us a pretty nice little profit here of 2.6 million off of 10.3. Then, yeah, I bet you probably like that, huh? Yeah. I'm trying to land over here, and that guy decides he's going to open fire on my ship. My ship? Oh no. Okay, so we need to pick up this CMM composite. And then, I think what's going to happen, Rex, is I am going to restart my computer real fast, because she ain't working right. There's an update that's waiting, I think, in the background. We're going to pick up the rest of the steel here, or the rest of our hold full of steel. And then we're going to Right. So we're going to just exit out of here real quick. I'm going to restart the computer, and